Founders are fired up. Onpasseiv is on the move. Onpasseiv is destined to be great. Led by our incredible CEO, Mr. Eshraf. Onpasseiv is sending shockwaves all over the internet. Onpasseiv is the only reciprocal company that has made a complete breakaway from the normal business that is done on the internet. The world will be shocked when Onpasseiv is open to the public. There will be joy like we cannot imagine. The launch of Onpasseiv will surpass everybody's imagination, including the founders. The world will ask how is Onpasseiv able to pull that off. The answer, short and sweet, is this. Onpasseiv has Mr. Eshraf as the creator and CEO. Case closed. Founders who stayed with Onpasseiv are about to get paid. The hard work that has been done by Mr. Eshraf and staff, and let us not forget those who work behind the scenes with videos and other things to make Onpasseiv the company that has become an IT giant. Those who have said no to Onpasseiv will regret their decision not to be a founder. They will miss this glittering diamond, called the founder's position, forever. The founder's position will never lose its value. The more Onpasseiv grows, the more valuable the founder's position becomes. Onpasseiv doesn't need any more founders. But out of the goodness of his heart, Mr. Mufare will do one more advertisement for founders on the Burj Khalifa. After that, no more advertising to get more founders. The very essence of whom Mr. Mufare is and how Onpasseiv started, and the vision and thoughts of Mr. Mufare in formulating this Onpasseiv giant, is simply amazing. Onpasseiv is truly the giant with heart. Anyone who doubts Onpasseiv is not dealing in reality. Where in this universe would you find any person who is wealthy to share with you what it took for them to become wealthy with no strings attached to the offer? Only Mr. Mufare. Mr. Mufare is the architect of this amazing company called Onpasseiv, and he's allowing us to be able to benefit from it by positioning us as founders. There are many so-called pathways all over the internet, but only one has been designed for the 97% who have failed while being on those so-called pathways. Let the truth be known, there is only one pathway leading us to our dreams, and that is Onpasseiv. We are eyewitnesses to that fact. We are all going to benefit from Onpasseiv like no other business that has ever been created. When we look at the monetary value of Onpasseiv and the value Onpasseiv will give to its founders and customers is unmatched. The love and compassion Mr. Mufare has built in Onpasseiv is stunning. Onpasseiv is a transformative technological giant with a heart. How many times have we heard or seen that combination about any other company on the internet? We have not. That is why Onpasseiv is so unique. Founders have been given an incredibly special gift. It is the best gift that anyone can give us. This is a gift that will keep on giving. Even when we are no longer here, this gift will be passed on to our family members as a living legacy that they will always remember. Most of us were not born into wealth and have always struggled to make ends meet. Those times and concerns about making a living are all gone. The mindset that all of us should have is that Onpasseiv is a mission that has been accomplished. We are just waiting to get paid. We are all anxious for the time that we can go back to the naysayers and tell them that what we were trying to give them was given to us. The greatest opportunity for distributing wealth and uplifting humanity has been launched. There will be a lot of people who are going to regret that they did not see the vision that we saw. Onpasseiv is not a pipe dream. Onpasseiv is the giver of precious diamonds. We all love diamonds. Thank you, Mr. Eshraf Onpasseiv, for making Onpasseiv happen for all of us who are founders. We are so happy to be founders of Onpasseiv. We are on a mission that will never be done again. Our destination is just ahead of us. It is called the land of recovered dreams. We have so much that we can do to make millions of people happy. Trust the process. Trust our loving CEO, Mr. Mufare. He will never let us down. Onpasseiv is paving the way to prosperity and uplifting humanity.